Hello guys, if you're struggling to find work, if you are struggling to find work, then I need your attention. I need you to come closer. Let's have a very good, healthy conversation about a job market, particularly from the perspective of a hiring manager, the head of service, the board of directors, or the CEO of a company. Now, one of the things I do really, and excuse me if this video is a little bit long, but just please pay attention to what I'm saying. One of the things I do is what we call resource profiling. Resource profiling is looking at the resources that we have versus the projects, the programs, and the things that we do. And so we look at skills, we look at availability, we look at workloads, capacity, competency, etc., etc. And my work has direct implication on, people's job being kept or people leaving a specific role, right? Because at different intervals of the projects and the schemes, we need specific skill sets. And we also look at people's workload to identify whether or not we need more people or we need less people. So over the last couple of months, there's been a very, very healthy conversation internally about what is the focus, because we're experiencing change. A lot of the things we're working on are coming to different stages, particularly at the end of the project life cycle. So the conversation has always been, what next, right? Coupled with that is artificial intelligence and the dynamics of the market space. And, all of these things are influencing the decisions of most major corporations, particularly the leadership, the directors, the heads of services. This is the kind of questions that they are asking themselves. And so in the meeting that we went to yesterday, it was clear that we had specific priorities that we're going to focus on in the next couple of years. Now, that has direct implication, right? And by the way, these priorities have been influenced by the market dynamics. I need you to pay attention here. The market dynamics has affected the kind of things that we are focusing on. Also, the kind of things that we've been working on over the last couple of years also has some type of influence in the priorities. So it's a mixture of what we're doing versus what the market is also sort of presenting to us. Now, here's the point. What we have set as priorities is ultimately now influencing the kind of JDs, job descriptions, the kind of restructuring exercise, roles and responsibilities, skill sets that we are beginning to prioritize. That's the point. And here is what you need to understand. You're applying for work, but the organization has specific goals and they need specific skill sets that would help them to be able to achieve those goals. That's going on. And these skill sets are being influenced by their ability, their need to be competitive in the market space, their need to be able to finish and do the things that they're doing internally, their need to make profit, their need to, achieve their KPIs, etc., etc. Something is influencing those decisions. Nobody's just coming out there and putting job descriptions. They are